Good evening. This is Akashvani and I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with the World News. The headlines. India hits out after Trump's remark on Pakistan's nuclear testing, says illegal activities are part of Islamabad's history. India delivers humanitarian aid to Cuba and Jamaica for disaster relief from devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. 56th International Film Festival of India to be held from the 20th to the 28th of this month in Goa. And in FIDE Chess World Cup, Arjun Erigaisi and Pentala Harikrishna win in Game 1 of Round 3. Gukesh, Pragyanand and Vidit held to draws. India today hit out at Pakistan, alleging that the clandestine and illegal nuclear activities are in keeping with its history that is centered around decades of smuggling and export control violations. Briefing media in New Delhi this afternoon, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said, India has always drawn the attention of the international community to these aspects of Pakistan's record.
Clandestine and illegal nuclear activities are in keeping with Pakistan's history that is centered around decades of smuggling, export control violations, secret partnership, AQ Khan network, and further proliferation. India has always drawn the attention of the international community to these aspects of Pakistan's record. In this backdrop, we have taken note of President Trump's comment about Pakistan's nuclear testing.
Islamabad has reported 373 cases of violence against women. The incidents were reported in the first 6 months of this year. However, not a single conviction has been recorded in these cases. In its latest fact sheet on violence against women in Pakistan's capital, Sustainable Social Development Organization SSDO said, not a single conviction despite hundreds of reported cases of violence against women demonstrates failure of authorities in evidence handling, victim protection and judicial efficiency. Among the total cases of violence against women, 309 were lodged under the category of rape and kidnapping, accounting for around 83% of total incidents. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal concluded his New Zealand visit after meeting with his counterpart Todd McClay. In a social media post, the minister today said that the fourth round of the India-New Zealand FTA negotiations was focused on goods market access services, economic and technical cooperation, and investment opportunities. Mr. Goyal informed that his visit included multiple events and meetings with business leaders from both countries, reflecting the strong people-to-people and cultural ties between India and New Zealand. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar held a meeting with Deputy Foreign Minister of Russia, Andrei Rudenko, today. In a social media post, Dr. Jaishankar said they discussed the multifaceted bilateral cooperation between India and Russia. Both the leaders also exchanged views on important regional, global and multilateral developments. The first biennial conference of BIMSTEC India Marine Research Network, BIMREN, was hosted in Kochi from the 4th to the 6th of this month, reinforcing country's blue economy cooperation in Bay of Bengal region. BIMREN is an initiative of External Affairs Ministry launched in 2024 which enables institutional collaborations linking leading Indian research institutions with BIMSTEC countries. The pilot phase of BIMREN has connected 25 institutions and over 50 researchers from BIMSTEC countries. This is Akashvani giving you the world news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. India has delivered humanitarian aid to Cuba and Jamaica to support disaster relief efforts following the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. A special aircraft carrying humanitarian assistance reached Cuba today, while a consignment of around 20 tons of humanitarian aid and disaster relief was sent to Jamaica yesterday aboard an Indian Air Force aircraft. The relief materials include a special Visham medical trauma unit, essential medicines, electricity generators, tents, bedding, kitchen and hygiene kits, solar lanterns and other essential items to aid recovery efforts. The 56th International Film Festival of India IFFI is set to be held from the 20th to the 28th of this month in Panaji, Goa. Addressing the curtain raiser press conference of the event in New Delhi today, Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting, Dr. L. Murugan, said that the upcoming International Film Festival in India and Goa will serve as a bridge for creators to the world.
124 participants, young minds, new participants. They are going to participate in 13 various verticals. They are going to participate and they are going to make them whatever cinema or documentary or reels they are going to do in the field of screenwriting, editing, sound, production, design. Further new initiatives also they are going to take.
Information and Broadcasting Secretary Sanjay Jaju said that the opening ceremony of IFFI will be held on the 20th of this month, marked by a carnival and parade to celebrate the cinematic journey of the country. He noted that IFFI is an effort to showcase the cinematic diversity of the country.
Our films are not just being made for Indian audience, the films are now being made for global audience. And the International Film Festival is, to an extent, our effort to showcase the cinematic diversity that we have in our country. At the same time, provide opportunities to global filmmakers to come and screen their films to the cinephiles who come in from not just India, but from various parts of the world.
We have more from a correspondent.
The International Film Festival of India, celebrated since 1952, serves as a gateway between Indian and international cinema, fostering creative exchange, co-productions and cinematic dialogue. It aims to celebrate creativity and innovation in world cinema and will serve as a meeting ground for filmmakers, artists and cine enthusiasts. International films including The Blue Trail, Sirat and A Useful Ghost will be screened this year. More than 240 films from 81 countries will be screened, with 13 world premieres, 5 international premieres and 44 Asian premieres. This year, Japan will be the country of focus. 10 films, including India's Tanvi the Great, have been nominated for ICFT UNESCO Gandhi Medal. The festival has also initiated an AI Film Festival and Cinema Hackathon this year. With Adarsh's report, Valsa Williams, Akashvani News, Delhi.
The sacred relics of Lord Buddha enshrined at the National Museum in New Delhi will travel to Bhutan tomorrow for an 11-day public exposition. Social Justice and Empowerment Minister Dr. Virendra Kumar will lead the delegation. Ministry of Culture said that the exposition is part of the Global Peace Prayer Festival in Thimphu. Prime Minister of Bhutan, Shering Tobgay, said that the King of Bhutan conceived the concept of the festival as an event for highlighting peace on earth. Typhoon Kalmagi has now moved westwards towards Cambodia and Laos after tearing through central Vietnam yesterday, with wind speeds reaching up to 149 km per hour. According to the latest reports, the typhoon has killed at least 188 people in the Philippines and 5 in Vietnam. In chess, after 14 players crashed out in the first 2 rounds of the FIDE World Cup, 10 Indian players were in action today in Game 1 of Round 3 in Goa. The Indian contingent still in contention includes D. Gukesh, Arjun Erigesi, Pentala Harikrishna, Diptayan Ghosh, Karthik Venkataraman, Vidit Gujarati, Pranav V, Pranesh M, R. Pragyanand, S. L. Narayan. We have a report.
Harikrishna produced a big result, defeating Belgian Grandmaster Daniel Darda in just 2.5 hours with the white pieces. Meanwhile, Arjun Erigasi crushed Shamsuddin Wakidov with brilliant opening preparation and a commanding approach to take a 1-0 lead in their matches. Both now need only a draw with Black tomorrow to qualify for round 4, a dominant performance from the Indian stars. Pragnananda and Vidit Gujarati, who had secured the places in round 3 after winning tie-breaks matches yesterday, played it safe today and settled for a solid draw. Sharing the points with their opponents, the top seed D. Gukesh also ended his game against Frederick Savannah in a draw. With Nikhil Upadhyay's report, this is Aditi Lumba for Akashvani.
And now, before we close, here are the highlights of the bulletin. India hits out after Trump's remark on Pakistan's nuclear testing, says illegal activities are part of Islamabad's history. India delivers humanitarian aid to Cuba and Jamaica for disaster relief from devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa. 56th International Film Festival in India to be held from the 20th to the 28th of this month in Goa. And in FIDE Chess World Cup, Arjun Erigesi, Pentala Harikrishna win in Game 1 of Round 3. Gukesh, Pragyanand and Vidit held 2 draws. And that concludes tonight's World News. For more updates, stay tuned to Akashvani. Good night.